let's go book shopping for my birthday. So my birthday is January 6th, and I really wanted to go book shopping for my birthday. I'm up in Northern Virginia, and there's this one bookstore that I really like going to called Friends to Lovers, and I was like, perfect, I want to go on my birthday and buy myself some romance books and just like enjoy the day there. But I looked on their social media, and they're actually gonna be closed January 1st through January 8th. So I was like, well, crap. It's not really the same to go to like a Barnes & Noble or something else. And so I was like, all right, you know what? Today is actually December 30th. I'm gonna go today. And while they're still open, I'm gonna go today. And then I was like, well, but I still also wanna go to a bookstore on my birthday. So I'll just find another one on my birthday. And then I was like, wait a minute. What if I do more than that and actually go to multiple bookstores? So I'm turning this into a little bit of a bookstore crawl between today and my actual birthday. And we're gonna go to a couple bookstores. So today we're going to Old Town Alexandria. The goal is to go to Friends to Lovers bookstore and Old Town Books. And my general rule for myself has been to buy one book per independent bookstore that I go into all the time. And so the goal is to get one book at each of those today. But I'm telling you right now, if I see any Heated Rivalry books, they're all coming home with me, because I don't actually think I'm gonna see them. I think it's gonna be impossible. But so if I do end up seeing them, like, they're all coming home with me. So I'm either gonna get a ton of hockey romance books, or we're gonna get some other books. So we're gonna start the vlog today, and we're gonna continue it on my birthday. Probably, unless I add other bookstores in the meantime. I'm gonna try really hard not to. It is cold as shit outside, but I went to Friends to Lovers first, and it got super crowded. And this is a new location. I went to the grand opening of their first location, and then that location burned down and they opened up this new one, and that was probably a year ago, and I've never been to it. So now that I'm here, I went in, and there were already a couple people inside, and then just more and more people kept coming in. And I think the workers were they were definitely getting a little anxious. And I was like, I need to get out of there. And so I just went with Problematic Summer Romance. This is one of the Alley books that I don't have yet, and I know I'm going to read it pretty soon. So I was like, all right, this is a safe bet. Let's get out of here. So then I walked a couple blocks down to Old Town Books, which is the other bookstore down here, and it is so cold. There were considerably less people inside that one, and the workers were really calm and very nice. And they're so lovely. And one of them came up to me and was like, do you need help looking for anything? And I was like, no, I'm operating under the assumption that all your Rachel Reed books are gone. She was like, you'd be correct. And so I ended up just browsing, and I realized that today is Tuesday the 30th, and In Your Dreams comes out today. So this is what I picked up from there. Even though I really did browse both bookstores, I'm finding that I'm less eager to try entirely new books or authors that I don't know yet. I really just want to buy things that I know I'm going to love. And so two authors, love the rest of their works. Like, I know I'm going to read these and love them and read them multiple times. So I played a little safe today, but it was still nice because I haven't bought books in a little while. It does really bother me that they are two different sizes though. A couple days ago over the weekend, I went on a walk with my best friend and her dog, and she took me to this cute little book truck. It was adorable, and they had all the Rachel Reed books that I had been looking for, but I already bought them. So I ended up picking up Funny Story, which is one of the only Emily Henry books that I don't own. But it is such a cute little place. She was so nice and so kind to talk to. She gave us 2 little bookmarks because my best friend also got a book, and this is a little punch card that she gave me. Buy 9 new books and get 1 free. So that's really cute. I'm really happy to support her. So it is a few days later, and today is my actual birthday. I picked out one last bookstore for me to go to and a coffee shop nearby to maybe go and get a coffee and maybe a pastry and sit down and read for a little bit. We will see. It's in a part of Northern Virginia that really stresses me out because it's very chaotic and very confined, and it's cute, but I've never parked there and I'm a little nervous about that, but hopefully it'll be okay. Got in the veins of the drowning. Let's go to the coffee shop. The coffee shop was lovely and exactly what I was hoping for. It was more of a restaurant than a coffee shop, so I was, I think, the only person there without like an actual lunch, but that's okay. I had a lovely time. I read for like an hour and it was exactly what I needed, and I am excited now because although it may look like I had wonderful self-restraint in buying only one book per bookstore, I actually, as a part 2 birthday gift to myself, I ordered a ton of books off of Barnes & Noble online and mailed them to my house. So when I drive home in a couple days, they will all be waiting for me when I get there. So I did not only get 4 books for my birthday, I bought many more, but they're ones that I am definitely going to read very, very soon. About half of them are just the next books in the Alona Andrews universe that I am currently reading from with my book club, and then the other half are the whole Heated Rivalry series, because in the first several bookstores that I went to, they didn't have them, and then so I ordered them all online, and of course since then all these bookstores that I've seen have had them in person, so I'm pretty sad about that, but that's okay. But I think I am good about buying books for a little while now. I knew I wanted to splurge a little bit for my birthday, and I can say I absolutely did that. But thank you so much for joining me on this mini bookstore crawl, and I will see you in the next video.